Guide for Inner Spiritual Work by Rabbi Michael-ben-Pesach, Portnaar. Lesson number 36. What are the three bodies in a man? Every human being consists of three bodies. 1. The inner body, the clothing of the soul, the inner being of tzura. 2. Klipat noga. 3. The shevicha, the outer being. The second and the third body are together. The outer being, whereby the klipot noga is a layer between the really outer being, the mishkach, the hiviyah, and the inner being. How can a human being save oneself from the second and the third body so it wouldn't be an obstacle anymore to prevent him to come in deity? There's only one option. Every act and every thought has to come from the inner being. So every thought is in Reshut Chayahit. The only strength, the one, the Creator. And again, so that every thought is in Reshut Hayahid, the only strength, the one, the Creator. As we already have said in the first article, there is no one besides him. Only he does, and will do all the performance in the universe. There is no creature that can diverse the human being from his deity. When he doesn't think anymore, he has two bodies, they will die because there is no nurturing anymore. The thoughts of the human being form their vitality. It is said, "In the sweat of thy face you will eat the bread." Before the fall of Adam, life wasn't dependent on bread. There were no special acts necessary to receive the light. After the fall of Adam, with the tree of knowledge, on every body cleaves mishcha de shivicha. His life was bound with bread and nurturing. In other words, every human being is obligated to perceive the light for his two new bodies again, because otherwise they will die. It is a very great correction to liberate these two bodies. Try not to think of these two bodies. It is said, thoughts at a sin are worse than the sin itself, because thoughts are the nurturing for these two impure bodies. There has to be the thinking at the inner body, only because his body forms the clothing for his holy soul. The inner body of the human being is just the outside, the borders of his body, outside his selfish, egoistic needs. These egoistic, selfish needs are named body of the human being, and outside this body there is another body, the inner, where the soul enters. Outside the skin of a human being there is no connection with klipot. All the connections with the klipot are inside the skin, and everything that belongs to the body, to the egoism, and everything what isn't enclosed can't be a submission at the sucking and connected with the klipot. When a human being is constantly with his thoughts outside his skin, he becomes worthy, as it is said in the proverb, "Outside the body you can find, and from the flesh I shall see the Creator." He becomes worthy, the revealing of the Shekhinah that is outside the body. There is awareness of the Shekhinah through her embedding in his flesh, in the inner body. This only happens when a human being works outside his body, without clothing, while sinners, they who wish to work when the clothing is in the body, they will die without light. There is no clothing and haven't become worthy, while the righteous have become worthy of the embedding in the body. Please refer to the written materials at the end of the lesson, a table from 4 columns, what to correct, with what, result, and goal. Be well. Until the next lesson.